Good morning, YouTube. I wanted to just share this with you guys. It's been a while since I've made a video. Honestly, I've just been going through quite a lot of personal trials in my life, so I felt like I needed to step back and not be on YouTube that much. I feel like sometimes we have to kind of go and be alone and just pray and get in the Word and wait for God to speak. And I felt like being on YouTube sometimes it's a lot of voices that we are crowding our mind, and it can get a little too much. So I really felt like I needed to come and like just step back a little bit. But through this trial, I have really sought counsel of God and everything that I am doing and what I need to be doing. And it's just amazing when you really quiet your mind and quiet yourself and listen to what He's saying into your spirit. This morning, He showed me something. I kept hearing Mark 11 in my spirit. And as I was reading it, I encourage you to go read it. It is in the King James version. I was reading it, and it was going over when He was telling them to go and untie the colt where a man has never sat. And as I was reading that, when Jesus was telling them to go untie this colt, I just heard I felt in my spirit that here is a colt that no one has ever used, no one has ever sat on, tied there. Probably this colt, never has been probably tied there for a very long time. And Jesus, our King, was going to use this colt. And imagine this colt who's never been used, or who's never probably has been tied there for probably most of its life, was going to be used by the King of Kings. Just let that sink in a little bit. And I really felt like what He was saying to me, even whatever you're going through, whatever you feel like God can't use you, or God can't possibly use you in any way, remember the colt. God used him, and His purpose was to carry the King as people were throwing palm branches down. What an honor to carry Jesus, and that He was reminding me that no matter who you think you are, whoever you think you're not, that He can use you in ways that are going to be amazing, and He's going to untie you and use you for His will. And I just really felt that in my spirit. It really just moved me, because how often do we get so tied up in our trials? And it's just so amazing, guys. I really feel like God is speaking to us, and He's with us. And no matter what you're going through, I don't care what it is, everybody's trial is so different. It's very personal, and it's we all have our hurts, and we all have our, the enemy comes at us. But God is calling us to be strong. He's calling us to be faithful and to trust in Him. And a lot of times He's taken us out of our comfort zone, and He's taken us out of our what we feel is safe. And as painful as it is, or as hard as you may think it is, He's going to ask you to step on that water, to show that you're faithful, to show that you trust Him. I really just feel the Spirit right now, guys. I just want you to read this. And, God is saying in this chapter to have faith, to believe that, no matter whatever you believe in, whatever mountain you're facing, that He will move it. If you truly believe in your heart, He's going to move that mountain. He will. He'll make a way. I know that Christ has been with me my entire life. He's been walking with me my entire life. Even when I was a sinner, He was making ways for me, and I didn't see it until now. There's no way God's going to keep us in misery or keep us in places that are, detrimental to you, or, whatever place that or hurt that you're at, that God will make a way for you, and God will be with you, and He's walking with you. If there's anything God shares with me, to have faith that I'm with you, and in me you can do all things. Read Mark 11. Read this. Get it in your spirit. It's beautiful. It's amazing how He communicates, and He's with us all. We are so close to meeting the King that He wants to use you. He wants to use you in the most amazing ways. If you allow Him, get quiet, listen to what He's saying, be open to hear His voice, that He will lead you to still waters and peace and joy, but also to use for His glory and His kingdom. I just pray whatever you're going through today, that God will be with you and bring peace and love and joy, and that He's holding you. And I know we're all going through our trials, but trust in Him, get close to Him. Sometimes get quiet, get off YouTube or social media, and just spend time with Him and listen to what He's saying. All right, God bless, guys. I'll hope to make a video soon. Thank you. I hope everybody's blessed. Bye.